Well, I did it. Lo me hace. No, oh, yo lo hace. And there was some other that was really dry. Very powdery. I thought this might be easiest to use. So we'll see how it goes, eh? I suppose it's not good to stop on the tracks. Was quite an accomplishment, getting some clay. I hope I've gotten what I want. I'll find out. I mix it with water. If it turns to slip, then it's going to be what I need. If it doesn't, well, if I mix it with water, make it really loose. If I just make it colored water, the sand will fall to the bottom, and I can pour it off. And I can keep pouring it off until I'm left with just the slip, and then I can just let that settle and pour off the water and keep doing that. I have to agitate it first so that only the sand is on the bottom. We'll see how it goes. I'm all full of excitement, anticipation. I like trying new things because, you know, I'm Nancy today. Hola, yo estoy Nidia hoy. I am Nancy. Hoy is today. Yo, I, estoy, I am. Actually, it's yo soy. I am permanently. Nidia hoy. What more can I say? It was so much fun being out with Yadira yesterday and speaking all day in Spanish. Then I came home and I felt like I should keep speaking Spanish, and my mind was thinking in Spanish, a certain amount. But I went back to English. Here I am. English all over again. There's a whole lot of the world that speaks Spanish. Patrick, Argentina, you speak Spanish or you speak Portuguese? Portuguese is in Brazil, right? You're not in Brazil. You're in... Oh, man, I'm in the turn-only lane. I don't want to turn here. Okay. I'll go this way. And I'm not going to have to turn only. Now I'll turn. These people that stand outside carrying signs around, what an awful job. In the hot summer, they have to stand there and keep bending the sign, or their arms must get very dirty. Not dirty, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about my fingers dirty. Arms must get very, very tired. So he's going to put on my tires. It's too bad that he's going to take them off these rims because these tires are already balanced. It's going to balance them and put them back on. And I'll have just my empty snow tires in the back seat. Ah, well. They don't have a Canadian tire here. Obviously, for obvious reasons. Reasons into which I will not go. Hot, hot, hot. Let's turn on the AC. Eso es mejor. It's 27 Celsius. That's hot enough for the air conditioning, isn't it? I don't want to close the window though because I like the fresh air. I've got to go inside. All this fresh air is getting into my lungs. That's what Wooster's friend said on Wooster and Jeeves. You haven't seen it? Oops. sorry. I pulled on your tail. I know you had a tail. Really cute tail like a piggy? No. Actually, you don't have a tail. It's your IV. See, I have my Canada keychain thing. In case I forget where I gotta go when I go home. Canada. It's a long way away. It's not really long anymore because I have a car. It used to be very far. I could never come here. Now I just get in the car. It costs less than $100 to drive down here. And that's even when there's the most... Now, if I were to stay over in cheapo places, I could stay in them for about, I don't know, $50 a night. If I stayed over 2 nights, that would be $100 plus $100 in gas. It's less than $100 in gas. It's $200. And you can't count food because you got to eat even if you're home. That's what Willem says. And we all know that Willem is brilliant. Muy brillante. Elie. Brillante. 2 L's is L is Elie. I think that was very useful to do that. I hope I got mud. Good old Georgia red clay. This wasn't as red as I expected though. It was kind of whitish and it was on some white underlayer. But we'll see what we can do. We'll just see about that. Can't believe I went to the loft and I bought those things and I talked to the guy about the price of his clay, and for 1 pound, no, 5 pounds, 1 pound, 2 pounds, you get it for less than $10. But you don't get it for 10 cents per pound. Imagine going to an art store and getting clay for 10 cents a pound. It ain't gonna happen. Of course, if you're a potter, you can get it from pottery supplies for about 20 cents a pound. Or 23 cents a pound. Like Tucker's Supply House in Canada, in Ontario. I was looking at their rates. It's 23 cents a pound if you buy a small amount. Like 1 to 2 bags or something like that. 50-pound bags. So if it's 20 cents a pound and I pay 10 cents a pound, and it's going to be, I buy it for $10 and it's going to cost $20 for each of these containers. But I'm not sure because there's several different kinds of clay. I'm very thrilled about this. The only thing that I'm not thrilled about is that the back of the car is lower. So I can't really do bumps so good, so well. It's not a bump. Doesn't like it when I bump around. I don't feel bored when you're with me. The only trouble about talking to you for hours on end is that it takes me forever to upload it, and by the time I get it uploaded, months have gone by. Remember when I went to the Gulf Coast? I think we were gone for 11 days, or it took us 11 days to get there or something. Maybe it was longer. We were gone for a while. And I thought, you know, I could upload every night, but I would be taking 20 videos every single day of all the Gulf oil spill and everything. Some of you are new people. It's really strange because I talk to everyone as if they've been with me for the whole 3 years. And they haven't, you know, like at the beginning there was 0 people, and then there were 10 and 20 and 50, and it was a big deal when somebody said, look at that, you have 300. And now it's in the thousands. I don't know how many thousands, 3,000? And every day, 5 or 6 more people subscribe. You should subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, just subscribe so I get an idea of who watches. 10,000 people a day watch, but there's only 3,000 subscribed. I want to hear from you. I need to go in here and get my new tires.